Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy, changing up the angle that we got going for this video today. We got a lot of things we got to go over. We got to go over some playoff football. We got to go over who won my contest for how much did Mike spend at Goodwill last year. We got to announce a winner for that. Go over a few sales too. Let's get going. All right, let's start off with football. Yeah, my Buffalo Bills lost another nail biter yesterday to the Chiefs. Heartbreaker, but congrats to the Chiefs. And now I'm a Lions fan. My father-in-law was a diehard Lions fan, so now I'm rooting for them to beat the 49ers this coming up week. So go Lions. Anyway, we got my hat on. We got my Bills hat. We got another blue theme going on today. Got some lighting in the closet. We're trying a few different things around here, just trying to mix it up. I've been doing this channel for about 4 years now. It's kind of crazy that I've been doing it that long. Most of the videos, I'm probably just sitting in that chair with a few others here and there. So I'm figuring I mix it up, get my stuff from my closet in here. I know it's not terribly exciting what you're seeing. That's a lot of my stuff that I have for sale on eBay. We got my group collection and rocket collection back behind me there, as well as, just some other stuff. So I'll be mixing things up a little bit, trying to make the videos a little bit different this year and all of that stuff. So we're going to announce the winner of the video first. Most people wait till the end of the video to do that, make you watch the whole thing, but I'm going to announce that first because I know that's what a lot of you are going to want to hear about today. Now, first off, I am a little bit disappointed. Only 10 people, 10 of you entered to be in this contest, and I'm giving stuff away for free. I watch some other channels. Now, they're bigger channels, and they'll give away something and you have like a 1 in 5,000 chance to win something. Here you have a 1 in 10 chance just by putting a number down in the comments. Why didn't more of you do it? Anyway, congrats to the 10 people. Well, congrats to the winner. But thanks to those 10 people that did put guesses in the comments. Some of them were way off. I'm going to let you know that. One person said $76,000. I did not spend $76,000 at Goodwill last year. Now, if you're trying to guess how much I spent on eBay or how much I sold on eBay last year, you're not too far off. But yeah, a lot of guesses were in that. We'll say they range anywhere from $6,000 to 76,000. But after that was about 17,000. Now, I'm going to let you all know, you all went over. Every single person guessed over. Give you a couple numbers here. First off, here were the 2 months of eBay. That was the most that I spent. 1 month, $663. And the least I spent was $252. So those are the ranges that I'm spending unless something big comes up to where I have a big purchase at a Goodwill where I'm spending $50, $80, $100. There was one time actually that I spent about $300 at a Goodwill because I bought like a $280 item. Yeah, I did. Sold the item for $1,000, so it was well worth it. That was a couple of years ago. If any of you remember that, if you could, I'm going to give bonus points to anybody that remembers. I know there's a few of you that have been watching my videos for a while. What did I spend? I think it was 200. I can't remember if it was 280 or 240 on a set of items. There was 2 of them. I sold it for about $1,000. It was around $1,000, maybe $1,100 that I sold it for. If anybody remembers what that one item was, put it down in the comments. I might even give you a prize. We'll see. But anyway, so thanks to everybody that entered. And the lowest guess was the winner. And that is, I got it over here. You're not going to be able to see this because I used blue ink and I put on blue. And yeah, can you read them? Yeah, using blue ink on blue paper is not the best option right here. And Jeff Airtime, you won. You were the lowest guess. There was 3 of you that guessed in the 6,000s. So there was a 6,900. Actually, no, there was a 7,500, a 6,900, and Jeff at $6,098. And here is the total: $5,000. What is that? $74.51. So I spent $5,000 plus at Goodwill last year. Jeff, you're the winner. I have 3 options here, and I actually realized that I left them out in the car. I'm not going to go get the couple of different gift cards I have. I'm going to give a third option as well because I know some sports cards people were in here, so I'm going to give that option as well. So the first option is a $25 gift card to Starbucks. The other is a $25 gift card to Target. And the third option is right over here. I picked these up at a card show this weekend. is 3 of these Donruss blaster pack, hanger packs, whatever you call them, 22, 23 Donruss basketball. 3 of those. So those will be your choices, Jeff. Congratulations on winning. I know you've won a contest or 2 of mine in the past, so I always like when you win those. I know you've been a long-time watcher and commenter and supporter of this channel. Probably one of the biggest ones out there. So, Jeff, congratulations. Thanks to everybody that entered. I'll be doing more contests and stuff like that. Like I said, if anybody remembers what I sold for over $1,000, put that down in the comments as well. So standing up is kind of weird doing it here. I don't know what to do. Normally, I'm just sitting down, and it's a lot easier. I've been doing that for probably a couple hundred videos of me sitting in that chair talking about reselling, and I don't know what to do with my arms sitting here like this. It's weird. Anyway, let's get into the sales. Sales were kind of slow this weekend. Now, it was only a 3-day weekend, and I think I sold 16 or 17 items for about $400. That's a low total. The items that sold were all lower dollar items. I don't even think I had an item over $50 this weekend, so kept the total dollar amount down, and I did sell a fair amount of sports cards. Now, the one thing that is going to be different is my screen's over here and not as easily readable when I'm doing the videos this way. So I'm going to have to try to remember some prices as I'm going to these. Now, I did sell quite a few cards, and oddly enough, Magic the Gathering cards as well. Now, I did say that I listed a couple weeks ago. I have a stack of cards. I think there's a box up here somewhere with some more that I have to list, but they're all cards that are like $2 to $5 a piece. The kind of stuff that I don't love listing, especially individually. So I listed a lot of them in lots of 2s, so I could at least list them for like $4, $5, $6 card lots where you get 2 of them, and quite a few sold. Obviously, I sold 4 different ones, so I don't have my glasses on. I don't want to put my glasses on every time I'm doing these videos. I'll try to remember some of these cards and remember what they sold for. If I'm wrong, the pop-up will be on the screen and that'll be the correct price. So don't yell at me and say, Mike, you missed 5 of the prices today. You're off on what they sold for. So first off, we got Swords to Plowshares. Yeah, that's a good card. One of the older ones here. I think this one's from Legends, maybe. I think that's sold for like $8, $7.99. I don't know. We'll see if I'm right. The pop-up will be on the screen. All of these are going out eBay standard envelope. And one other thing that I do want to note on some of these cheaper cards that I sell, usually I'll put them in like a little team bag and seal it and send it that way. But those team bags cost you like 3 cents a piece. I know it's not a whole lot. But if you sell a lot of cards, it does start adding up, especially when your profits are already pretty low. So I just put a little piece of tape over the top, and then I fold the edge over so they can easily take the tape off once they get it. So is saving 3 cents a big deal? I think so. Anyway, I sold that Swords to Plowshare card for like $7.99. All right, the next one, this one's got a complicated name. I'm sort of looking over here. It's like oh my gosh, let me look. Ashnod's Transmorgant. Yeah, I know there's some crazy names for these Magic cards. This one here, I think this one's a little bit better. No, that one was $7.99. Maybe that last one sold for $10. I can't remember. So I sold this one. I have no idea what this card does in Magic. It's an older one too, but got $8 for that one. Oh, what else do we got? This one is Price of Progress. And this is the first one where I sold 2 of them. So you can see I put one on the front, and you see I got another one on the back there. And also with these, I'm using used card holders. So they're not getting nice, new, clean card holders. Because I think this sold for like $4 for the 2 of them. So a piece of tape, kind of a used, beat-up card holder. You don't use these card holders when you play Magic anyway, so it's not a big deal. It's just there to get the card safe. I think I got $4 for the pair of those. Uh-oh, I don't know what this one's called. I'm just going to say Magic card. It'll show up on the screen. It's this here, and there is 2 of them as well. I think this one sold for a little more. This one might have been like $5.99 for the 2. Was I right? $4.99? It's one of those. Either way, so another Magic card there. All right, the other cards that I sold, a couple of them were better, and then I sold another one, my $1.49 cards. Yeah, still selling these. Don Mattingly 87 Donruss card that sold for $1.49, free shipping. And that's definitely why I'm not putting this into a team bag and getting that additional few cents cost, because I'm only making like 40 cents on that card as it is. All right, this next guy, I have no idea who this player is. Tink Hence, I believe is his name. When I buy these autograph lots, a lot of times I don't know who a lot of the players are, especially the younger guys. So I literally have to look up every single card. And this one just happened to be selling for a decent amount. That's what it looks like here. It's a Leaf autograph, which is about as cheap of a autograph as you can get for these guys. Not a very highly collected product because it shows them usually in like their college or sometimes even high school uniforms. But I think this sold for $14.99. I think that one sold for some decent money. This last one is actually a really nice looking card. I don't know how well he's playing in the league this year. Maybe someone can tell me down in the comments. This is Nico Mannion right here. So you got an autograph card with a nice jersey swatch right there. Nice shiny looking card. I'm sure it looks a lot better. Ooh, bad glare right there. But yeah, you'll see it a lot better in the pop-up. I think it sold for $20. And actually, I think this one's going up to Canada through the eBay international shipping. I got a couple items going up to Canada. Those were my only international ones. And going to Canada, they don't really charge them too much. I think they end up spending like $14 to get this up there, where I would have had to charge, probably, I don't know what, $7, $8 for a flat to go up to Canada. So that one's not too bad. So nice little stack of cards going out. Now, I did say that I'm rooting for the Lions now for football, and I sold one of these stickers. Pretty much as soon as the Lions won, this sticker sold. I was hoping I would sell more of them over the weekend. I mean, it's only a $4 free shipping item. I just put it in an envelope, no tracking, put a stamp on it. But I bought like 50 of these a while back. So slowly selling those off. Hopefully a couple more will sell this week. Maybe if they can beat the 49ers, some more will sell. Because if they get to the Super Bowl, then I think people will be looking for more Lions stuff out there. All right, I still got the other stuff in here, and the rest of this is non-sports cards. So we got a few items here. We'll kind of go from cheapest to more expensive, I guess. This little lot, this is from a Risk game. These are older Risk playing pieces. The glares and the lighting isn't as great when I'm showing you the items like this. I definitely noticed that because the other way I had some light coming at me, where this way I don't. So something maybe I'll have to tweak a little bit. Either way, got this bulk lot of older Risk game pieces. I bought one. It was missing quite a few pieces, and rather than me try to track down all the individual pieces, I figured I'd just sell this as a lot on eBay, and I think it went for $15. So I still got $15 just for the playing pieces. I'm sure I paid $2 or $3 for the game, so pretty good deal on that. Next, I got a poster in the poster tube. I'm not going to take it out. I'll put the pop-up. Which side do I put pop-ups on? You guys know I always point backwards. I think it's on this side. Is it this side? It's always backwards for me. But this is one of these Mighty Morphin Power Ranger movie posters. I haven't sold one of these quite in a while. And what happens is they seem to go in waves where I'll sell 4, 5, 6 of them over a couple of weeks, and then it seems to go a couple months, and then they start selling again. $10 plus shipping. I get these longer mailing tubes, and then I usually cut them in half, and then I can ship a couple of different ones in there. I bought a pack of 100 of these for like $30. At this point, it was probably 5 years ago. It was pre-COVID, so we know that was a while ago. So slowly been selling them off. I think I've sold like 30 something. Actually, I'm going to look over here. I may have had to have redone my listing at one point. I know, you're just staring at my room here. I'll hold this here so it looks like you're looking at something. I have sold 41 of these posters so far. Now, I've given some discounts and some quantity discounts on these, but let's say I even got $7 a piece for them. 41, that's a couple $100 on that $30, and I still probably have 30, 40 in there. I've given some extra ones to people. If they bought 2 or 3, I send them an extra one. So long story for that $10 sale on that poster. All right, next we got this guy. Maybe we'll make this my thumbnail, me and Patrick. Boom. Yeah, this is a little Patrick Star, little hand puppet. I can't even get my hands in here. I can try to get a couple little fingers in there. But yeah, this is Patrick Star from SpongeBob dressed up as a baseball catcher. And it has a little logo right there from Singapore Airlines. I'm guessing that they gave these out to little kids on the airlines. Maybe if kids are being fussy that they got one of these. I'm just completely guessing. But found out that they had a little bit of value. This one took forever to sell. The first one sold in a couple months, and it's been 3 years? I lose track of time. It could be 4 years. It could be 5 years. I don't know. But I wasn't just getting rid of it because it was Patrick Star and SpongeBob's very popular. But this is kind of an oddball item. The first one I sold for $25. I lowered my price, I think, a couple months ago and sold it for $20. So I still got $20 on a dollar purchase for a little SpongeBob puppet. All right, next up, we sold a fish. Yeah, I just bought this last week. Found it on my little thrift run that I do on, well, I did it on Thursday. Normally I do it on Wednesdays, but last week I did it on Thursday, so maybe it worked out better. Just saw this sitting on the shelf, brand new for $5. Just a big fishing lure. That's I believe it's a perch. Got the couple hooks there, and it's got a little tail, so when it goes, it flutters as it goes. Looked up this brand Storm. Prices were okay. This was a bigger one. This is a 10-inch one. Most of the other ones that sold were either 4 or 6, so they were much smaller. Just raised my price. There was no other 10-inch ones out there. I think it sold for $17.99, so not a huge profit, but I'm probably netting $10 on that. And it sold quick. I wish I could buy a whole bucket full of those because I'd be happy to do one listing and make $10 every time one of those sells because, like I said, it sold pretty quick. All right, this next one is a dual item. So I'm going to try to do this without dropping the items because there's little things inside. So you can see in here, there's a little dragon inside, and they're loose in here, so they move around in here. But these were the two that I put with these. And this is from How to Train Your Dragon one day at Goodwill. Of course, a hanging bag. You all know how I love those hanging bags at Goodwill. Found a bunch of dragons and a couple of these little play sets. Put batteries in them, and they work. I don't think I still have... Oh, I do still have the batteries, so you can see. Push that. It lights up, and you can see the little dragon inside. This one's probably got a button right there. Did I take the batteries out of there? Oh, yeah. What? I'll have to look. I'll have to look at my listings to see if there was no battery compartment on there because I just see that now that there's no compartment on there. That's weird. I'm going to have to double check my listing. Okay, I'm glad I looked. I'm looking at the picture right now, and there is a battery compartment in my picture. So somehow, when I had it on the shelf up here, it fell out. Hopefully, I can find it because, yeah, that's not going to go over very well. So I'm going to have to do some looking in there to see if I can find... Oh, wait, hold on. There it is right here. Right here. All right, now I got to look at my listing again. Was maybe just the screw was stripped? Oh, that's what it was. So, yeah, it does go on there. Okay. Okay, I figured it out. Whew. All right, problem averted. But I had one person buy both of these. I sent them a pretty good discount because I kind of wanted to get rid of them. So they were on my send offer list for... They were only like $10 each. And I sent an offer for... No, I had them for $12 each. Sent an offer of like 40% off. So he spent like $6 and something, like almost $7 each with $6 shipping. And I combined the shipping for him. So what's that? Like $13 for the pair of those. And I had a ton other dragons. I made a couple little bags with like 5 or 6 of them that I put in my booth for, I think I put them for like $5 for the 5 of them. I think that was the price. And I still got a bunch more to sell. 3 more items to go, and they're all baseball related. First up, I have a baseball, and this is a collector baseball from the Tampa Bay Rays, going with the blue theme that we got going today, the blue printing on the ball from their inaugural season, which I believe was 1998. Is that correct? These balls were pretty expensive. I think I had it listed for $40 and sent a 10% discount, so we got it for like $36. This has been sitting back here on the shelf for a couple months. I didn't have it listed, and the other day I went through and did a little cleaning of some of the areas and found that item unlisted, so I got that listed and got it sold. So that sold pretty quick for $36, I think it was. Along with that, I sold this little bag of balls. Same sort of thing. I have this little bin out in the garage where every time I get a baseball, and when I say a baseball, I mean like a Major League Baseball or minor league baseball, not just a little T-ball one. I throw in this little bin, and eventually I'll get enough of them, and I can put some lots out on eBay. I did a bunch of those. So this is a lot of 9. These are used Major League Baseballs. We're here in Arizona, so we have a spring training facility, so I'm always getting that type of stuff from some of these facilities. I have a few connections. I used to get a lot more, but unfortunately the price has gone up, so I'm not able to buy them like I was in the past. I used to get them for like $1 a baseball, and it was a great deal. Now I'm just getting them here and there. This lot of 9, I think I had it at $40. Again, you'll see in the pop-up, maybe $50. And I sent it 10% off, so it sold for a little bit less. So whatever the price is on the screen, I sold it for 10% less than that for 9 baseballs. And what's nice, 9 fits perfectly into this padded flat rate mailer. I'm just going to tape it a couple more times to make sure that it doesn't open up. I might be able to fit a 10th in there if I had to. Yeah, probably could fit a 10th. So yeah, if you ever send baseballs, this is the way to send them. You can get 9 in there. And again, they're baseballs, so it's not a big deal to send them in a padded mailer like that and have them get knocked around a little bit. The last item is a glove. This isn't a baseball glove, though. This is a fast-pitch softball glove. Found this at a Goodwill not too long ago. Again, I think this one's been listed for a few weeks at the most. I didn't know it was fast-pitch until I did the research on it when I got home to list it and looked at the other comps for the model number. Sometimes the model numbers on gloves are really hard to read. Like that one is right here. I know the lighting's not good, so that's part of the reason. But this sold for, I think this sold for $50. Yeah, I think this was a pretty good glove. Eastern, I think Synergy, I believe it was. So I got $50 for that. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. I'm running a little bit behind like I normally would on a Monday. Monday, I usually don't make too many appointments or anything in the morning because I want to get videos and orders and all that stuff done pretty quickly. But today I had to go to the doctor's because they messed up my appointment last week. I injured my shoulder in December, so I'm getting some therapy on it. Got a little work on it last week, a little this morning, and I have 3 more appointments this week to try to get that and my elbow all straightened out. Hopefully I can get back to 100%. Yeah, when you're over 50, 100% isn't what 100% used to be when you were younger. But I'm just trying to get back to my current age 100% so I can get back to doing the things like I like to do and working out a bunch and doing all that fun stuff. So hopefully these next few appointments will fix that. Otherwise, I'm going to try to get another video out this week. I know I keep saying that type of stuff. I'm going to get another video out. My booth, the theft at my booth is, or not necessarily even theft. I will take items and I will have a machine that I basically shrink wrap items to keep people from opening them. It'll be like, say, 100 assorted cards in this little box. People just rip the shrink wrap, open the box to see what's inside. Now, I know you kind of want to see what's in the box, but if it's 100 different cards of, say, the Diamondbacks, you're going to get about 100 different cards of the Diamondbacks. Buy it for the $12. Don't open it and then not buy it and then just set it back on the shelf. That's pretty shitty. Yeah, I'm going to say that. I'm going to cuss maybe for the first time on my channel and only say the S word. But a lot of stuff like that's been going on my booth. Theft, opening of items, price tag changing. I'm going to talk about some of this in a video specifically about booths, about how to avoid some of these things. Obviously, I'm not very good at it because it's been happening a lot. But yeah, that's something I'm going to talk about in this future video. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.